These days, science has an answer for just about everything, but sometimes things pop up that science can just not explain. So, without further ado, here they are, the top 10 strangest phenomena that science has yet to explain. Number 10. Man becomes math genius after being punched in the head. Even though medical science assures us head injuries burn cells and technically make us dumber, this isn't the case for Jason Paget, who became a mathematical genius overnight after an attacker punched him in the head. The 31-year-old man was a college dropout who had no background in mathematics beyond the everyday basics or did not engage in spiritual activity or interests whatsoever. Paget is one of only 40 people known in history to have acquired savant syndrome, an unexplained condition in which trauma to the head results in of remarkable talent in math, art, or music. Number 9. A 3-year-old gives creepy details about the person who killed him in his past life. Last year in Golden Heights, near the border of Syria and Israel, a 3-year-old boy claimed he had remembered being murdered in a previous life. The boy said he was murdered with an axe, ushering elders to where his murdered body buried. The creepiest part of the story is that what they found there was a skeleton with the murder weapon lying next to it. Of course, no official scientific answer has yet to be given, and we have a feeling that research into this case will last for years, if not decades to come. Number 8. Bone-shaped rock photographed on Mars. In 2014, curious observers and one eagle-eyed internet user spotted an alleged thigh bone by NASA's Curiosity rover. This was one of the latest in a long line of bizarre objects claimed to have been sighted in Mars photographs, and as usually happens in these cases, a logical explanation by NASA has yet to be given. Number 7. Fish washed ashore in Norway on New Year's Eve and then disappeared. In 2012, thousands of dead fish carpeted a stretch of coast in northern Norway and then even more bizarrely disappeared. The original estimations of 20 tons of dead fish couldn't be verified simply because before the locals could start an official count, the fish disappeared. This phenomenon has yet to be explained. Number 6. A young man who's trapped in his own déjà vu. A 23-year-old student has fallen victim to one of the most extreme recorded cases of déjà vu ever. According to his own claims, he has such a strong sensation of having done things before that he can barely function and recently had to drop out of college. Although no official explanation has been given for his condition, according to physiology expert Dr. Christine Wells, this could be the first ever recorded instance of photonic déjà vu, which could be triggered by anxiety rather than neurological conditions such as dementia or epilepsy. Number 5. Fireball UFO sighted over South America. Just so you know, the picture you see is not a result of Photoshop. The strange burning object was sighted by multiple witnesses across 2 countries. Most astronomers theorize this to be a comet, though a certain explanation has not been found. Number 4. Strange clouds formed over Panama City Beach, Florida. On the day of the rare snowstorm in Libya in 2012, strange clouds which looked like a tidal wave of cotton filling conquered the sky above Panama City Beach. Was it a tidal wave of cotton filling? Or according to most extreme theorists, some ghostly aerodynamics maybe? The only sure thing is that mysterious cloud formations in Panama City Beach that day had the weather world buzzing. Number 3. Apocalyptic sounds were heard throughout Costa Rica. The strange sound heard throughout Costa Rica in 2012 became somewhat of a global phenomenon. On January 9, 2012, thousands of Costa Ricans awoke to the strange loud sound that emanated from the sky. Many frightened civilians called authorities to report the apocalyptic sounding hum, but the lame explanation concerning the thunderous sound, and they received most left concerning, most of them even more suspicious. Number 2. Mysterious red glow spotted over the Pacific. 2 Russian pilots recently reported seeing a strange but beautiful underwater light show while flying near Chamkatu. They spotted the phenomenon around 5 hours into their flight from Hong Kong to Alaska. It began with a sudden instant flash in the distance before a red and orange glows could be seen permeating in the ocean. The strangest thing, however, is that there were no storms in the region at the time of the sighting. Neither of the men have seen anything like it before. Number 1. Dead birds. The locals of a small Arachnid town witnessed a really macabre phenomenon in 2012 when they saw over 5,000 dead blackbirds drop from the sky in the early hours of the new year. What's even more mysterious is that this was the second year in a row that dead birds had fallen as the calendar year changed.